Hey guys, so today I'm filming a very exciting video. I guess you could technically consider it my December favorites, but I kind of thought about it and I decided I was going to do something kind of like a roundup, but it's going to be basically my year of favorites. So just some of the products I've discovered, things I really love, that have just kind of really grown on me in 2014, and things I'm excited about for 2015 as far as products go, and just things that have been my favorites throughout this year. So really quickly, I am going to give a shout out to, and I usually don't do stuff, I always just do things like fashion items, but I really wanted to talk about this because this has been something that's been consuming my life as well as many other people's lives over the last couple of months, I'm sure, and like since I've discovered this, I've just been obsessed. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up on my iPad here. Let me just go ahead and show you guys. So I just got an iPad. I'm so excited and blessed. This is an iPad mini and I've just been loving this item, and it's so handy. I have an iPhone, but it's like an older iPhone, so I'm just really loving having all of this technology in my hand. I'm just obsessed with like Apple products, and this is just has been rocking my world right now. And what I really want to talk about was one of my favorites is this podcast, Serial Podcast. It is the most famous podcast in the world currently. I don't want to get too caught up in the details, but it's just a really interesting story. It brings awareness about kind of like the criminal justice system in the United States, and it's just very interesting. It really makes you think a little bit more, and I just thought I'd put it out there. If that's something you're interested in, you should definitely check it out. It's free to download on iTunes, so you just go look up Serial Podcast and download it. There's 12 episodes total. The last episode came out last Thursday, and I mean, I'm really late on the Serial bandwagon. This thing has been around for a couple months right now, and it's taking off like wildfire, but it's a really cool story. I mean, it's not cool, and I don't want you to feel like it's entertainment. I want you to kind of watch it, and hopefully it inspires this like really amazing thought process, because it's really just gotten me thinking. I'm so addicted to the podcast and learning more, and there's YouTube videos and there's a whole Reddit thread, so you really kind of just go stumbling down the rabbit hole, and it's just very exciting. So definitely check that out. So that was definitely one of my first favorites of the year. Next I'm going to talk about is probably my outfit. I've really been I've had this fur vest for a while, and I've really been loving pairing it with the plaid shirts. I got a few plaid shirts from Target, maybe at not the beginning of fall, but quite recently here, and I've just really loved pairing it with my plaid shirt, and then I love pairing that with a statement necklace. If you follow my blog or my Instagram, I love statement necklaces. So you'll always see statement pieces, and one of my favorite places to get statement necklaces from is Forever 21. So I just picked this one up. This is new. I know it's on their website, and it was such a good deal, guys. This was $14, and it really reminds me of I'm just gonna lean in really close, but it really reminds me of like a piece from like somewhere like the Bobble Bar. So except the Bobble Bar is like, you know, a little bit more expensive. I'm sure their quality is really good, but I just love Forever 21's jewelry because it's so affordable. So yep, been loving the fur vests, the plaid shirts, and the statement necklaces. Also, you could kind of consider this like a gift guide. So if you have somebody special, a special lady in your life, I would recommend one of these. This is going to be something nicer that she's going to be excited to find under the tree, but this is a Michael Kors watch. This one I've had for about 2 years now, and I mean, I still love this watch. I, wear it all the time. Mine's actually not working right now, so don't look at it too close, but this is a rose gold Michael Kors watch, and they're just timeless. I feel like I'm always going to love this watch. It feels so well made. I just love it. It's really simple. The color looks really good with my skin tone, And I have another one that is yellow gold, and I love wearing that too. So I think if you were to get somebody this for the holidays, I don't think they'd be too disappointed. So that's one of my favorites. One of my next wardrobe favorites, and then I think I'm done with clothing stuff, even though I could probably keep talking about my favorite things forever, are these boots. Actually, I have just been obsessed, not just with, I should say fringe boots, but I've just been obsessed with booties, because what I've realized is I don't have a lot of tall heeled boots, and I just feel like booties are so like multi-purpose. Yeah, I'm just really loving them. I'm loving the shorter, like stacked heel look. I love this color because I can pair it with many, many different things. And the embarrassing part is, so these are my second ones of these booties. I have another pair that I'm actually wearing right now, very similar. And then my best friend, she just got me these in black for Christmas, so I'm very excited. But if you're curious and you want to get a pair of these, they're super comfortable. They're selling them online at necessaryclothing.com. And then I got these ones from Proper and Prim in Fargo, which is just a little boutique downtown. So, and they're affordable and a great price, and my stuff is falling, so I'm just trying to like manage everything. The other favorite thing for me is December is my birthday month, and I'm going to turn the big 26 this year, so I'm over the hill, and I just can't believe it because I never really feel like I act my age. It's a little sad. But it's just crazy. I mean, time is literally flying by, and I just don't know what 2015 is going to be like, but it's so exciting. I'm excited for my birthday. I'm excited for Christmas. Christmas is only like 3 days away. That's nuts. Like, it's just gonna blow by, and I'm just so excited for the new year. Oh, and then I lied. I have one more wardrobe type item. It's this. This is my wallet that I got. This is Olivia plus Joy, and I actually got this from TJ Maxx. I was looking for something like this, just kind of like a quick like grab and go type, for like if I was running into the grocery store and I didn't want to take my purse. Excuse me, I didn't want to take my purse with me, or if I was running to the bar, not running to the bar, if I was going to the bar for like a night out with my friends. So I just wanted to demonstrate. So on this side, I can put all my cards, and on this side, right now I have like money and coupons in there because I don't really use this slot too much, but it's nice because I can slip my phone in here. So I know a lot of people have those like little phone cases where they can put their extra cards, but this is like a wallet, so this actually zips up. This is packed really tight right now, but I feel like this is pretty decent quality. So it fits in my hand, and I can just kind of go out and like stick it under my armpit or just hold it in my hand and dance and party, and it's just very like classy looking, so I really like this. The other thing I did do that nobody seems to notice is I did get a haircut. So, you know, thumbs up if you like my haircut, even though it's like 10 o'clock at night, and this is like, I'm about to go to bed after this. Like, I just wanted to film this video because I had a full face of makeup on, and I was like, yes, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna make my favorites video for December and 2015. Maybe this should be 2 videos. Maybe I'm just being dumb and I shouldn't have, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. You guys will like it. It's going to be really long. Okay, so let's get moving here, Karen. So the next favorites I'm going to talk about, let's go with the big items. I'm going to talk about these guys. Now, 2014 was the year that Karen was introduced to the Lorac Pro family. And Karen really just went all out with joining the family. I don't know what it was. I think I just got like completely sucked into YouTube land, and I mean, people could not stop talking about the Lorac Pro palette. So I was freaking ecstatic, and I wanted to get my hands on this thing as fast as I could. Of course, when it really took off, they sold out like it was going out of style, so then I couldn't find one. Then by the time that was happening, the Lorac Pro 2 came out, so I actually had the Pro 2 first. Let me show you the inside of that. This is the Pro 2. That came out before I even got to the original one. So then I got this one, then I got this one, and I was like in love. And then I find out in October, or whenever this came out, they were coming out with the Lorac Mega Pro. So I've literally spent over over $100 on all of these palettes, but they're so good, guys. These are like my holy grail eyeshadows. Like, they're so buttery soft, they're so pigmented, easy to blend. I'm just gonna put them back because I have so many things sitting on my counter right now, but they're so amazing. Like, I could sit here and tell you how amazing they are, but so many people have already made YouTube videos about that. So just go to Ulta, or, well, Sephora doesn't sell it anymore. Go to Ulta, do yourself a favor, get yourself the black one. So the first one, because it's the more neutral, warm tone. I mean, I feel like that one looks better with my skin complexion. So if that's kind of what you're into, I would go with the black one. But it's so worth it. Like, I have 2 of the Naked palettes. I have the first one and the third one, and I would seriously pick the Lock Pro palette any day over the Naked. Not that the Naked products are bad. It's just a different. It's so different. It's hard to explain. You kind of have to experience it. That texture, it's just so easy to just, it's just so easy to work with, and I love it. Next thing I'm going to talk about is this thing. I've talked about this so many times, but I'm just going to mention it one more time because this is my 2014 favorites. This is the Anastasia Tamana Dress Your Face palette. I've gotten quite a few palettes this year, and I'm just really enjoying this palette, you guys. Right now, I'm just wearing Bengal on my eyes. I didn't even blend it in with any color. It's just the perfect, like, not too much effort. Just throw something on your lids, gives it a perfect, like, natural look. Put on some eyeliner and I'm good to go. I am just obsessed with this palette, and I've said it 1,000 times. If you find this under the tree this year, you are a lucky, lucky girl. Love this. And it's affordable, so really good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, I'm trying to put things away because literally there's a billion things. Okay, next thing we're going to talk about is this guy. Not the jar, but the contents of the jars. This is a random food favorite, but these are the Lindor truffles. These are the way to my heart, guys. They're so amazing. If you've seen the commercial for these and you haven't tried the amazingness that is these milk chocolates, you need to get on that, okay? That's like a Valentine's Day gift guide tip. You need to get that girl some candy, and it needs to be those truffles because she's going to love them. I'm telling you, they're so good. Okay, last few bits and bobs. Next thing I'm going to talk about is, of course, the Glam Glow. This is the Super Mud. Everyone and their grandma has talked about the Glam Glow Super Mud. But, again, it's my 2014 favorite, so you're going to love this. You got to get it. You got to put it on all your blemishes. It'll clear your face faster than you can... Well, faster than a speeding bullet. No, that's not true. It won't do that. But it's so good, you guys. Like, I can't tell you how good it is. I mean, it has honestly helped so much. You know, like, everything you try out, you're like, this is the product that's going to change my life. This is the product that's going to change your skin. Like, if nothing has worked, I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm, like, overdoing it. But it just works so well on my face. I can visibly see the difference. Anytime, like, right now I'm getting a few, like, hormonal acne, and if I really wanted to reduce, like, the size, if I felt one coming along, I just dab this on around the blemish, and then I go to bed. It dries on there, and I just, in the morning when I wipe it off, I can visibly see the size of my blemish has reduced. So, I mean, it is expensive. It's $69 for this pot, but it is a pot of gold, girl, and you need to... Somebody better put this on your tree, or this better be on your wish list for Christmas. So I love it. I'm going to talk about 2 fragrances really quick. These are so old. You can kind of tell I've had these for a long time, but I'm so bad at, like, finishing stuff. This is a really great present, and it's so great for the fall winter time. This is Romance by Ralph Lauren. It is just the perfect scent. I mean, it smells so sexy and just... Oh, it's just, this is the stuff. I've had this for years now because it was an old present, but it's like fresh and floral. It's the perfect combination, and if you, I mean, girl, it's good stuff. If you haven't smelled it, I would totally recommend it. It was Romance by Ralph Lauren, and then this is my favorite as perfume of all time. It's just, if I was a perfume, I would be this. This is Versace Bright Crystal. It is amazing. It is expensive, but I actually picked this up at TJ Maxx, so that was nice because I got a little bit of a discount, but it is so good. It's so good. If you haven't smelt it, do yourself a favor, smell it at Macy's or somewhere, you know, wherever. Okay, next couple of things I'm going to talk about. Holy Grail status for sure. I've literally been obsessed with these. These are the Becca highlighters. I seriously bought one and then I ended up with 3. So first, actually, I ended up getting 2 at once, and then because I couldn't pick. I was at the store and I was like, I can't pick. I can't say no. So I'm going to get both. And these are ridiculous because they're $80, but honestly, I feel like this is going to last like a lifetime. So this is the Becca highlighter in Topaz. I would seriously, like, if I was going to be on a deserted island, I would take these with me because they're so good. They're so finely milled. And I don't have a lot on, but you can kind of see it on my, like, the higher ends of my cheekbones. Let me like swatch. So this is like, this one is the color rose gold. I don't know if the camera is picking that up, but you don't need a lot, but you put it on and I mean, it just gives you the most beautiful highlight. I didn't even know I needed a highlight, but once I tried these, I just fell in freaking love. So this is rose gold and I have topaz, and then this one was a limited edition, but I'm sure you can still find it in stores. This is champagne gold. I'm not gonna lie, champagne gold isn't like my favorite as one. It's a little more yellow, but it does blend out better than it looks in the pan. So this one is rose gold right here, and then champagne gold's right here. So that's great. Also, I'm sorry, but I had nail polish on, and of course then I ended up picking it off. And it's really embarrassing because I'm going to talk about nail products and I have no nail polish on. Sorry. Excuse me. Anyways, okay, so next few things I'm going to talk about are this guy. Talked about this in bazillions of my favorites videos, but I love it. It's almost done. I feel like there's like maybe this much left, but this is the NYX matte finishing spray. It's really great. It really prolongs the length of my makeup. I mean, it really, really does. I just love it. It keeps me matte. And it just gives me like this perfect, like, I feel like everything just kind of smoothens out and it like makes my makeup like, just makes it a part of my face. And I don't know. I love it. It's so great, and it's only like $5.99 or $6.99, and Ulta's on sale right now, so you can go get yourself some of that, and it's amazing. I promise you won't regret it. Next 2 things I'm going to talk about are my Ride or Die foundations. This one is the NARS Sheer Glow in the color Syracuse. This one I've been using for a while now, the Sheer Glow, and then this year I discovered the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I got this in the summer, so it's a little bit dark, but I still work it. This stuff is amazing. It is a full coverage foundation, great price. I think it's like $38. I have the color Spice Sand, which is 4N2, if that helps anyone. I don't know. I really enjoyed this, and I still have a ton left. I've converted a few friends over to this stuff too because it's that good, but these 2 foundations, I don't think I'll ever look for another foundation just because I really enjoy these 2. I mean, they just do everything that a foundation should do for your face, and yeah, so if you're in the market, this stuff you can find at Sephora, and they will color match you. Estee Lauder, I know in Fargo they have a counter in Macy's, and I would recommend using the Macy's counter because Sephora gets a little crazy sometimes and their lighting is really shitty, so it's really hard to color match. But I feel like Estee Lauder, they have more time to like work with you individually. I'm not bashing Sephora, I love going in there, but I feel like if you're just unsure about your color and you don't want to look like white-faced or black-faced, just make sure they color match you, and they do an amazing job. They love giving out samples if you're in between colors, so I would totally recommend doing that. Next 2 items I want to talk about are these little single eyeshadows from Urban Decay. I've had these forever, and honestly, they're like going nowhere. I haven't even made a dent in these babies. And you can tell this is the old packaging as well for Urban Decay. I got these a really, really long time ago, like embarrassing amounts of time ago. It's crazy too because the best buy date says like 12 months and I've had these for like since 2009. But I mean, this color is so amazing. This is the Urban Decay Baked eyeshadow and this was like my first smoky eye color. Let me swatch it. It's just a really pretty bronze shade and it just rocks on my face, guys. So if you have my skin tone, sorry, I just don't know what I'm doing right now. If you have my skin tone, get it. And then this is the color Half Baked. So when I purchased these products, I was in Hawaii and I did not know how to do any kind of makeup, and I sat down with an Urban Decay artist and he did my whole face. And I was so blown away. I literally spent like $400 on makeup. And keep in mind, spring break, I was like a sophomore in college. I did not have that kind of money, but I just felt so beautiful that day. And I mean, it's just beautiful colors, really great for a smoky eye. You can wear this day, night. So what we did was Half Bake went like in my inner corners. Baked went like more so in the middle, and then I have another color that I use to smoke out the look. So love it. And if you've never tried the Urban Decay eyeshadows, are really great. You can do the naked palette or the single eyeshadows are really nice too. Last few bits and bobs, I'm going to talk about Prim. I'm obsessed. We've talked about this. I think I've kind of realized that I'm not a fan of like pinky blushes. And I just never thought a color like this would even like matter on my skin tone because I am really like a brown biscuit color. But this is just a perfect wash of color. I'm so excited to explore these shades more, like the mauve-y, darker tones that still give me like a flush of color, but they're not pinky. I just can't pull off pinky blush. It's kind of a good awakening. I feel like now I just know what I like, and I am so excited because I'm just gonna go nuts for these. These are so amazing. I really like the Amazonian Clay formula, and this is the color Prim, and this was in their limited edition holiday set that came out. But they have similar colors, I've noticed. I just haven't felt the need to buy. I don't need to buy blush for like a while. We're gonna be okay. Next thing I'm going to talk about is Sugar Fresh. This has been amazing. This is a repurchase. I did talk about it when I hauled it recently. I've had it for about a week now and I'm just really enjoying it. It makes my lips feel amazing, and I've also been using the e.l.f. exfoliator. I picked it up because Coffee Break, I think with Danny, talks about it, and I've never had an e.l.f. product, but I mean for $3 versus like the Sugar Fresh one, which is like $25, it totally works. And then I have this to just kind of put on. This is a great lip therapy. It's expensive, but it's worth it to keep your lips hydrated and moist. Everyone's favorite word. Last few things before the last item, I'm going to talk about nail polish, and of course all the colors I picked out to be my favorites are green. This is new. I just picked this up by Nails Inc. This is the color Brunton Muse, I think is how you say it. This is a British brand. They do sell it at Sephora. Expensive. Like $14, I think, for this bottle. I'm never going to go through this much nail polish, guys. So honestly, I didn't need this. I wouldn't recommend buying this. I bought it because I was ridiculous and I was at Sephora and I can't say no. But you don't need this, and this color is really pretty, but Essie's Style Economics is a really good dupe for this. I thought this was going to be a more Christmassy green. This is the color on your first coat, but when you go on your second coat, it looks more like Style Economics. It's really dark, so I still like it. I mean, it's definitely a favorite, and I really like the formula, but it's nothing like to write home about. Next color is, of course, this one. I've been obsessed with this the whole fall. This is Essie's Fall in Line, and it came out for their fall collection, but I just love this color. It's like a beautiful khaki green, and it's just a great neutral, and I think I'd still be able to wear this next year and kind of transition from fall to winter to spring. And then I'm going to talk about my amazing top coat, which I also discovered this year. This is Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. You can find this at Target. It's about $10. Totally worth it. I don't know like where my nail routine would be without it, because it helps my nail polish dry so fast. So I really like this stuff, and there's not a lot of top coats out there that are much better than this. I'm sure there are. If you know about one, let me know, because I'd love to try others, but I really like this. For the price, it's really great, because I've had a few other top coats and they haven't been that great. Okay, last thing I'm going to talk about is one lipstick. Now, I have a bunch of lipsticks that I've tried out. For some reason, my makeup collection has just exploded this year, and I don't know why. I'm just addicted and I can't help it, and I just love makeup and I love experimenting. It's just something I've gotten really good at as far as like looking at products, looking at reviews. It's just my jam. Anyway, so I have a lot of makeup favorites, but I'm just gonna give a shout out to this one and just let all the other beauty gurus talk about all the other amazing lip products that have come out this year. But this is makeup, this is a lipstick from MAC, and everybody loves a good MAC lipstick, so if you haven't tried this color out yet, I urge you to try it out. This is a perfect fall color, and this is the color Runner from MAC's collaboration with Nasty Gal, and it's the color I have on my lips, so it's a great like vampy matte like red burgundy wine color, and I freaking love this color, you guys. I can't get enough. It's gonna be my holiday signature lip jam. And you know, I know MAC, like people say it can be drying. I was really worried. Like matte lipsticks usually dry up my lips a lot, so I was really scared, but it hasn't been the worst. I mean, I'll put the Sugar Fresh balm on first, and then I will just put this on, and I am just good to go. And I just am obsessed with this color. It's just going to be great for fall. I've loved pairing it with blacks and whites and cream shades, and it's just perfect. It's just so good. So good. Okay, and I think that's it. I think I'm done. I went through it all. If there is something in particular, like you want to ask me, like, oh, what's your favorite face wash? Actually, don't ask me that, because I don't have a favorite face wash. I'm still working on refining my skincare routine. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it wasn't too long. I hope all of you have a wonderful Christmas and holiday season, and I will be back either sometime later this year or in the new year. But if I don't see you in 2014, have an amazing end of the year. I love you guys so much. I mean, I don't know if there's a lot of, I think my mom maybe watches this video. I don't know. I have a lot of fun sitting here talking into a camera because I really enjoy watching YouTube videos. So if anybody out there somehow benefits from my endless YouTube consumption, for lack of better words, great, you know, and hopefully I'll get better with my editing skills next year, and hopefully you've checked out my blog. It's Crazy Love for Clothes. And yeah, I have just had a really, you know, my year has been rough, but I think December has just, it kind of just went like, it went like this, and then it went like that. And now it's slowly getting back up. So I think I'm going to end 2014 on a high note. And I wish you all the same. So have a great rest of your year, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.